You are listening to 88.3 WHCM Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast station of the Harper College Board of Trustees. And welcome to the first episode of the Sheesh. I'm your host, Tavi Papazian, and today joining me we have...
What's up, guys? It's Aura.
Will.
And me, Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan. He's the one who has the energy with us today. And welcome to the Sheesh, a show where we talk about gaming news, and anything that comes up gaming related. So guys, before we start the show today, let's talk about games that are releasing this week. Just Dance 2019 coming out on October 23rd for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hoping there's a lot more Katy Perry this time around. I don't know. I feel like a plastic bag sometimes. Okay.
Will's dying. When's the last time that game was released, by the way?
One? Yeah, I think the last one was released like last year, Just Dance 2018. Just a franchise that keeps on going. And then the big day for game releases is October 26th. We have Castlevania Requiem, which is a re-release of Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood for the PlayStation 4. My Hero One's Justice for the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. And the one that I think everyone actually cares about and is the only thing that should be on your mind this week, Red Dead Redemption 2! Yeah, coming out for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and no PC still. And before you ask, yes, I am extremely salty about that.
Man, yeah, that's unfortunate that they don't have that coming out on PC. But
That'd be amazing.
I feel like PlayStation 4 is going to be dominant with that.
We'll get back to Red Dead Redemption 2 in a little bit. But before we do that, let's get into some gaming news that's been going on around lately. A big thing that's actually happened, very sad and very tragic, is the closing of Telltale Game Studios. Most of you might know that from their Walking Dead series. That's actually the games that actually put them on the map, and they became a very big AAA developer, licensing franchises such as Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, even smaller projects such as Homestar Runner, the Flash web series.
Yep.
But Batman sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Will, calm it down. So, yeah. But the thing is, they actually ended up going under halfway through the final season of Walking Dead. Did any of you guys end up actually playing any of the Walking Dead games, or was it just me?
I played the Walking Dead one as well.
I played the first 15 minutes of the first game, and I loved it.
I played like a half hour with you, and it was alright.
I liked it. It was very interactive and everything, but
yeah,
you could definitely see why the game, Telltale games in general, just end up dying, because people these days they don't want to be all interactive and have to think and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just want to get in there, start shooting and stuff, and or whatever it is.
Yeah, even though it's interactive, at least I did. I felt a little bit disconnected from the game.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, just because I feel like since you're not running around controlling a character.
Yeah, I feel like you play the game and you just think what if I could actually be a Walking Dead character and running around instead of just clicking on scenarios and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know that's something that Dylan himself was very much not a fan of Telltale games because of that, because he felt like they were more just interactive stories and not very much games.
Yeah,
I get the appeal. I understand that people
definitely. I could
I know
understand.
there's a big following.
Yeah, but you could definitely see why compared to other games, focusing all your energy into creating a Telltale game versus, I don't know, focusing that money and all that into making something
Actually good.
Yeah.
The sad thing is they were one of the last few, if not the very last developer that were making those old point and click adventure style games.
Yeah, it's definitely sad. If I'm not mistaken, was there a Kingdom Hearts version too, or am I just...
You're mistaken.
I don't know if I don't believe they were doing Kingdom Hearts. I think Kingdom Hearts is fully owned by some... I know that they were doing a Minecraft story mode. They created that as a Telltale game. and they were
Whichever one it
actually
was.
working with Netflix to make a Stranger Things video game.
That would have been
But
cool
That
too,
that would be
actually.
cool.
Yeah, that
But-
would have been
I would've-
awesome.
I would have played that and Kingdom Hearts.
well,
Stranger
Yeah,
Things is overrated.
but yeah, they actually ended up going under, laying off over 200 employees, 90% of their staff, halfway through The Walking Dead's final season. But fortunately for Walking Dead fans, the series is trying to be picked up by Skybound Entertainment, the publishers of the Walking Dead graphic novels.
The Telltale version.
Yeah, the game series
Oh,
is trying to
nice.
continue on with another developer.
That's good.
Skybound Entertainment.
Okay.
They publish Robert Cookman's graphic novels. He created the universe, so fortunately, they're trying to get that settled down. The unfortunate
awesome.
thing is all those people that were laid off, and even more have been laid off since. Up to, I think they only have a small team, about 25 people left, senior staffers.
Yeah.
All those people were let go without pay, without severance, and this is actually causing quite a bit of an uproar in the developers industry
Sounds
right
kind
now.
of illegal.
It should be. That's why they're really trying to push to organize and unionize and try to get their severance pay.
Man, yeah, that's just unfortunate.
In fact, all over like Twitter and all that, there was a hashtag Telltale Jobs, and all these developers and all them, they started reaching out to these former staff members, offering them jobs, telling them to come in and try to work with their studio.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was fortunately a very nice thing for all these people to try to help these people who've fallen off from this massive AAA developer, because that just suddenly closed down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
but
sucks.
all they know how to make is point and click games because.
I mean,
that's,
there's a lot of things that
that's
go
not
into a
gonna
point and click
cut
game.
it.
There are art assets, there are programmers, there are writers, and all things that games need. So if they're able to find work through this, despite being
Yeah.
laid off,
Even if they could find work, like in general, in creating games, like even if it's not the whole Telltale games.
But a thing with the Telltale being shut down, a thing that a lot of people have been talking about is because Microsoft is very low on exclusives this generation, something that they've actually shown to trying to be improving on for the next generation, is should Microsoft buy Telltale games, buy them out and make them a first-party developer?
Nope.
All right, Ada, what do you think? Should Microsoft try to buy Telltale games?
Man, it's really hard to say, like I said, because me personally, like, as fun as it is, like, they're interesting, don't get me wrong, but personally, like, if I'm running a business and if I'm putting myself in Microsoft's shoes, you could definitely see that with the idea of already these games are dying and closing and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You
The
could
free-
already see, like, it'd be Microsoft trying to save it, per se.
Yeah.
And which is it's such a big gamble for them. Like, they're not going into that like, oh, this is easy money, we could just fix this. We're Microsoft, they know they're going into that with, this is a potentially a really big loss. And
Yeah,
with
that is
being
true.
said, like, it's very difficult. Of course they got a lot of money, but all that money they buy those people out and all those workers, if they really wanted to be nice, they could put that energy and money into something else. Like, I don't know, just whatever. in
Yeah.
general,
Four.
different games and stuff, and
Yeah, I feel
be
very much.
and be successful with that, as opposed to just trying to save that one.
Yeah, I feel very
Idea
much
games.
the same way in terms of actually buying out the studio. Instead of buying out the studio, I feel like Microsoft would benefit a lot more from getting the talent that was within the studio that has since been laid off,
Exactly.
and actually creating a brand new studio, maybe a much smaller studio with a much smaller budget to make these more niche titles. Because, like you said, point and click adventure games are very niche of a market now. A lot of
Exactly.
people want a game that they can get in, play for a little bit, and
Yeah.
clock out.
Exactly. And don't get me wrong, there is those few people who will tell me like this is the only games I'll play, like Telltale Games and nothing else, you know? Like of course they have their
They have their hardcore fans.
exactly.
I myself have. I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore fan, but I do own quite a collection of Telltale games on my PC. I was very much playing the Walking Dead series from beginning to current. Hopefully, they are able to release episodes 3 and 4.
Yeah.
But I think the mismanagement shown within the company isn't going to work with them. And the thing is, Telltale themselves didn't have any original intellectual properties for themselves. Everything that they had was a licensed game. And when they buy the studio, they don't get those licenses with it. They're going to have to purchase those licenses again if they want to continue their work.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm on a different boat. I think it'd be cool if they would buy it, but I don't know. It just depends on the audience and how do they have big enough following? Is it going to be worth the investment?
Exactly.
Is it win loss?
Yeah. I'm definitely curious to see what ends up happening cuz I mean Microsoft might just like I said just put just go for it, cuz they have the money to do that. They have the money to take that risk if anything to try reviving it. So, I'm very curious to see what ends up really happening.
All right. And before we move on, hey, Harper students, did you know that Harper College has a space on campus designed for the individual reflection, prayer, and a quiet place to think? The Quiet Reflection Room is located in Building A, Room A332. Check in with student involvement to have the room opened for you. That is Room A332, and check in with student involvement to have the room opened for you. And moving on, continuing with Microsoft purchasing studios and possibly Telltale, which I think for the most part all agree they probably shouldn't. There are rumors going around that Microsoft may actually be buying Obsidian, the developers behind Fallout New Vegas, which a lot of people actually consider one of the best Fallout games out there. So, again, these are just rumors. Nothing has yet been confirmed. However, people are speculating because Obsidian does have deals with other outside companies. So that's why a lot of people are saying, no, they're probably not going to buy them out and make them a first-party developer. However, Microsoft in the past has shown very much a willingness to work with developers to have them fulfill their previous contracts and get their previous work done before they fully convert them into a Microsoft studio. So yeah, just something really small, a rumor that's been flying around this past week. Obsidian may be becoming a Microsoft studio and could be developing games for the next Xbox platform as exclusives. I don't know.
Another Xbox?
Yeah, I think they announced at E3 this year that both Sony and Microsoft both announced that they're working on the next generation of hardware.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
PS5 2020, I think.
Did they
I hope.
Yeah,
you said 2020 is where
they're
looking?
expecting 2019 or 2020.
AMD's been holding off on their new graphics cards because they've been focusing their efforts on hardware for the PS5 because they have like a deadline. I think it's for 2019.
Oh, okay.
To develop these new graphics cards for them.
I don't know if it's graphics cards, it's CPU. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
So it's sounding like more of a 2020 release then. If their deadline is 2019, they're probably going to want a year of testing and actually
so
producing.
Probably, realistically.
Yeah.
But onto the game that I think all of us are excited for. I know I personally am. Ada, are you excited for Red Dead Redemption 2?
I am, man, but I really wish they had the PC version coming out.
I know. I'm very
honest.
much salty about that.
Cause I will say, like, looking at the clips and like how much they're really getting into the graphics and anything, what better platform to use than PC where graphics are already even better than they're ever gonna be.
But the thing is, all the according to them, all the footage that they've been showing is running either on a base PS4 or on a PS4 Pro. So
That's nuts.
I'm kind of excited to see. Not I personally don't have an Xbox One X, but I'm excited to see what the game looks like on those things because that's the most powerful console around. But still salty about no PC. Come on,
Yeah,
Rockstar.
that'd be
We're,
amazing.
Yeah,
With
I feel
4K.
like what they really.
we're oh, okay.
So yeah, true 4K, like
What?
60 FPS more max settings. You know, that $2,000 monitor. So I think it's
Yeah,
what is
that
it, 4K,
$2,000
is it?
monitor that's actually able to go
I think it's like
over
144
60 frames.
I think
Was
it's
it
on-
144 or 120?
I'm not sure, one or the other, I think, but that would be crazy to play on that. That'd be nuts.
But again, this is something that Rockstar did with GTA 5, and actually, I know Dylan, you're getting pretty riffed about this. Rockstar releasing a game very late into a console's life cycle, literally announcing it after, or like just a few months before they announced that they're working on the next generation of consoles. Again, are they gonna pull a GTA 5 and they're releasing it this late just to get it on just to have people buy it on the next gen hardware and then possibly release it for PC? Same thing that they did for GTA 5.
Yeah, I'm irritated with that because I bought GTA 5 3 times.
Yeah, I did too.
Xbox-
I'm with you on
Xbox,
that.
We played it together, buying it 3 times.
I did the
Xbox
same exact
360,
thing, dude. I hated that.
Xbox 360, Xbox One, and then on PC.
Thing is, I paid $100 for it the first time because I got the special edition. Then I paid the $60 for the Xbox One version, and then I paid another $60 to get the PC version. So I've pretty much just given Rockstar my wallet at this point, and honestly, I kind of don't regret it. I'm kind of
I'm
just
not
like
buying Red Dead more than once.
I want to say I'm not going to
Unless it's on
either.
PC.
I feel like what's gonna happen, they're gonna release it on Xbox and PlayStation, and then like maybe a few months down the line or something. Let's say maybe even half a
So
year.
on the next Xbox and PlayStation.
Not even that. I feel like they're gonna release it. They're gonna end up releasing it on PC as well, just out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
I don't know
And
if they would do that. I think they would announce it and then wait a year to release it, like they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they did
for this.
because when they announced they were putting GTA 5 on next gen hardware as well as PC, they had to actually, because I don't think Rockstar has very much modern experience with PC development, especially porting, because they were planning on releasing GTA 5 on Xbox One, PlayStation 4 alongside the PC version, but the PC version had to be delayed a few months, if I remember correctly. So I'm not entirely sure if they're not doing PC because they just don't want to, or because they don't have the manpower or the tech to put it onto PC.
I feel like they're really just trying to focus on getting it. I mean, which sometimes is the best thing. You know, they're trying to perfect it really on console, because that's originally like where it
It's
was
a console
released.
only game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
so I feel like they're really just trying to get it to be the best console game they could possibly get out. And then, you know what I mean? So they don't want, if they focused on PC, because I've seen that in a lot of games where they will start as a PC game, focus on turning it into a console game, and then they'll stop caring about what's it called, the PC version, and it'll just go to crap. Like, there's a game, Marvel Heroes, I used to play, for instance. They were a PC only game, and then out of nowhere, they decided to bring out the console version and stopped caring about the PC version altogether. They just literally dropped it.
Yeah,
and
they
it's-
stopped updating that, and there
Yep,
was like a
because
big update that came out just for consoles, right?
Yeah, they made the console version relevant and better. They had more raids, and then so out of nowhere, Gazillion just out of nowhere announced that the game was done, and they like closed the whole game, console and PC version. And dude, I put so much money into that game. I was so upset. But so
Sucks.
yeah, so I feel like them doing it this way, where they're just focusing
Cheese
on
balls.
making the best version they can. The best version they can.
we all heard that one, right?
Yep. iOS version of, oh man, for console and stuff. And I feel like it's going to be great that way. And hey, hopefully, you never know, maybe half a year down, they'll might just decide to bring out a
PC port.
PC port. Is exactly.
Yeah, the thing is, I would be, because I know I'm a sucker for Rockstar games. They put out a PC port. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna pay for that game as many times as they put it out because I'm an idiot and I hate myself and I have no responsibility with money.
But what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna give them my social security card at one point. I'm just gonna be like, take it, just take it, just have it. But a big question that I have is, did you guys play Red Dead Redemption online? Did you guys?
All the time. Greatest
I did
game
not.
of all time.
No, I didn't play it online.
I didn't
Greatest
either.
thing ever.
I didn't play it very much online because, well, frankly, I was in middle school when that first game came out, so I wasn't even technically allowed to have it. But I didn't really play online because, well, I was so sucked into that single player campaign because it is, in my opinion, one of the greatest campaigns in modern gaming. And Rockstar is fantastic with single player content.
Yeah.
From LA Noire, GTA 4, and Red Dead, their single player games and their writing ability has just been fantastic. But I did dabble a bit into Red Dead Online for the first game. And it felt very much like a prototype for GTA Online. And when GTA Online came out,
Best thing ever.
yeah, they even announced that they didn't feel like they started really hitting their stride until the first heist update, where they started implementing story elements into the GTA Online DLCs.
I definitely agree.
Yeah.
So my question is, how will Red Dead Online be affected from GTA Online?
I feel like well, if it's anything similar to GTA Online type thing, I feel like it'd be really cool and really good actually. And I feel like they could incorporate like some sort of Wild West type of raid, not raid, but like
Heists, like they
heist type
did.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
on
But-
like horses and everything. But I feel like getting the graphics and everything, I'm like how good the graphics look and how much they're trying to get like every detail they possibly can from like the fur on the horse and all that stuff you guys were saying, that I feel like maybe it might be a little like laggy.
It's like
Horses
Hairworks
have
on
fur.
Witcher 3.
Uh,
That game crazy with detail.
But here's the thing, GTA Online is very much microtransaction based. That's how Take-Two and Rockstar have been making boatloads, billions of dollars through GTA Online, through the shark cards. People paying real money to get in-game money. And I'm
So
not
that they can kill people that are 12 years old running around screaming.
exactly, but the thing is
I do
with
that in
those
real life.
Cheese balls.
the thing is with that with the money in GTA Online, you're able to buy cars, guns, and all that stuff. I'm not sure how they're going to be able to implement that because I know they're going to try to recreate that for Red Dead Online.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how they're going to really implement those microtransactions.
Oh, they'll find a way. They like making
Oh
money.
yeah, they'll definitely find a way.
Horses.
I think online they're just gonna make everything cost money. So it's just like horses, anything that you can use, like weapons, horses, like carriages, whatever you can use to get anywhere or do anything is gonna cost.
Yeah. Or they'll like
enough to
like
make you want to buy it.
yeah, like better customization options and stuff,
Yeah.
different color horses. I
They'll
don't
probably have
know.
like a really expensive horse that nobody has. So like,
Yeah,
oh,
this is the
let's
dark
buy-
horse or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Like
Please tell me it
my-
starts blasting Katy Perry.
most likely.
Yeah.
My dumb ass
Horses
will
of
buy
the
it.
Apocalypse.
I would definitely purchase
Yeah,
that if
that'd
it
be
started
awesome.
blasting Katy Perry.
Mhm.
But hey, before we continue on talking about Red Dead 2, because frankly we can go on about this game for hours and days, and I just want to let everyone listening that you could take WHCM with you anywhere you go. Download the iHeartRadio app on any device and keep up with our DJs, shows, and live schedule. It has all the amenities you need while listening to college radio. So go ahead and download the iHeartRadio, and you can listen to the Sheesh at any time you want. Anywhere, anytime. All right.
Do it.
Just do it!
Are we moving on? And,
Before we move on, just moving on to things with Rockstar in general instead of just more with just Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption. Rockstar actually got into a little bit of a controversy this past week for Red Dead Redemption. Their co-founder Dan Houser was quoted by saying that that they're really feeling the crunch with Red Dead Redemption 2, and that they even have some staffers working 100+ hours a week in the final leading up to the final release. And needless to say, a lot of people got really, really ticked off about this, because I don't know about you guys, but I don't work 100 hours a week. I barely work 40, and I'm already like, I just come home and I collapse because I'm exhausted. However, he later went back reclaiming that, saying it's only a small group of senior staffers who are working those 100 hours a week. And they even encourage their employees to go out on Twitter and on social media to go in there and say, listen, we're not working 100 hours a week. The most I've ever worked is 50 to 60 hours, and I've been compensated for my overtime. So Rockstar is not taking advantage of us. They're not forcing us to work all these long hours for nothing more. But that did stir up a little bit of a controversy, and I feel like that's where I don't necessarily 100% believe that anyone is actually working 100 hours a week, because if you guys know, Rockstar bathes and loves being the center of controversy. They've done it with their GTA series. They did it with Manhunt, Max Payne, Bully.
It only gets them more recognized. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, and because this is the Wild West, and they can't really do anything that's going to be extremely controversial. I mean, obviously there are things that happen in that time period that we see nowadays is that's not right. That's not something that we consider a norm. But some things that can be viewed as it's historically accurate. Mm-hmm. And it's not going to cause too big of a controversy nowadays. So I don't necessarily 100% believe that anyone is really working 100 hours a week. Mm-hmm. I believe 50 or 60 hours because, I mean, obviously you're getting a big game like this that's apparently over 100 gigabytes of when you're downloading it.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already downloaded it.
Yeah, my Xbox is almost completely filled with that one game. I have 5 games on my Xbox. A third of my hard drive space for games is Red Dead Redemption 2 right now.
And you can't even play it yet.
Yeah, I can't even play it yet. It's not even fully out. It comes out on October 26th.
Speaking of not even being able to play it yet, it's the fact that even they're working that long. What have they been doing with all this time that they had delaying? Were they screwing around, or were they actually working on it? You got to work 60 hours a week.
I mean, I don't know how to develop a game. I don't know what goes into it.
Oh, yeah,
and I'm not even gonna pretend to even believe what goes on behind the scenes of a video game. All I know is, they put a thing on my hard drive. I have controller and I'm playing it. It's magic. That's what it is to me.
That's how I am when I play Zelda.
But
I was gonna say, I feel like, even if like obviously Rockstar, millions of dollars, billions if anything.
Yeah.
They're, like, if these workers, it's America. Like, if they don't want to be working 100 hours a week, they don't have to. Like, they'll obviously call OSHA or, HR and make sure that gets settled if they didn't want to work those hours. So basically what I'm, like, trying to say out of that is, like, they're obviously being compensated where they're fine with working what hours they're working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure they're being given overtime, like, crazy amounts of money and if they got nothing
Yeah.
to complain about,
And every
that's
single
totally fine.
person, every single person that I've heard coming out of Rockstar on social media or people that I've seen at conventions who are saying that they work for Rockstar, each of them have always told me it is a fantastic work environment. They
Oh, yeah,
love
I
working
bet.
there. They love going to work every single day.
I bet. Yeah.
They make
Because-
that shark card money.
Yeah, because they're bathing in that shark card money.
Exactly. And in that case, like, if they're like I said, no one's putting a gun to their head and telling them, "Hey, you got to work 100 hours." Like, it's not a sweatshop or anything like that. Like, they could easily, if they didn't like how they were being treated or working, they could go to like OSHA or HR or something like that. But like I said, obviously they're fine with where they are and they're being compensated however they need to be, and that's totally fine.
And like it was pointed out by the majority of staffers, they're saying like we're not working 100 hours a week. The most I've worked is 50 to 60, and that's obviously due to crunch. Like we're doing everything we can to get this game perfectly out on release, to make it running perfectly or as close to perfect as we possibly can. And even the co-founder was like, it's only a small group of senior staffers that are remotely touching those numbers.
Yeah.
Uh,
Exactly. And those are the ones who are getting paid the most, anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're probably making 6 figures a year minimum,
Easily.
hundreds of thousands a year.
And in
But
that case- yeah.
and to round out all the Rockstar news, I don't know about you guys, but I personally have never played Bully or
I love Bully.
Great game. I played the original.
Yeah, I never played it, but there are rumors going around of a possible Bully 2 casting call.
That's sick.
So Rockstar may already be trying to get work done on another game. I personally, again, I don't necessarily believe this because they're just now they're about to release Red Dead Redemption 2
And that's not like Rockstar to pick up another game
Yeah.
mid.
immediately like that. And then
they
not
would-
only that, their voice acting and motion capture, all that stuff is done somewhat in the middle of development. It's not something that you do at the very beginning. It's either done in the middle or near the very end of development.
Maybe they're changing it up.
Yeah. You never know.
They're like, just say some stuff and we'll throw it in the game.
You know what? You want to do that? Fine. Well, all right. Just do whatever you want. Just walk around this room for about an hour, and we'll make a scene out of it.
Perfect.
But yeah, nothing's being confirmed yet. But possible Bully 2 casting call. Nothing confirmed. So, if
Yeah.
you're a Bully fan and you've been waiting for that sequel, get your hopes up a little bit, maybe. But don't hold your breath.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
cool. First Bully was cool.
All right. Yeah, bullying is fun.
No. Okay.
All right.
I mean, sometimes.
Didn't get to bully enough people.
All right. Before we move on, I just want to remind everyone that you are listening to WHCM FM 88.3 Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast station of the Harper College Board of Trustees. And moving on, Dylan, you've been playing the newest Call of Duty, Black Ops 4.
Yes, I have.
All right. I don't know about you, but the way they're writing
I
4,
played it a little bit too.
you got Black Ops 4.
I just
I like
played a
it.
few battle royale games.
What is it called? Blackout.
Blackout.
Yeah.
Blackout, yeah.
All right. Is it ticking anyone off that they're writing 4 in Roman numerals as 4 I's and not IV?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I do
Yeah,
not
it's kinda
care
annoying.
at all.
I don't know. It just feels really dumb to me.
Mm-hmm.
Unless maybe they're trying to do like if you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and like the 5th one is like across all of them, like
Yeah,
when you're
because
marking
maybe-
down like that as points.
Maybe because zombies, maybe, I don't know. Maybe
That'd be
it has nothing to do with
cool,
zombies,
yeah.
but in zombies, when you're at round 5, it doesn't show 5.
It shows
it
the-
shows it. It
yeah.
shows it as the
as
the
like the
slash or
points.
tally.
Yeah, the
tally.
tallies.
Yeah.
That'd be
Um,
something cool.
That'd be cool to have. That's unique. A lot of games don't have that.
But
Yeah,
what
Black
are
Ops
what's your opinions on the new Call of Duty? I've heard very good things about the multiplayer, the good things about the battle royale mode.
I
Yeah,
definitely you want me to go first or you want to go?
yeah. Go ahead, go ahead. I have a
Yeah, I'll
lot to
just
say about it, so you
okay.
can
Yeah, I
go
don't have
first.
much. I don't have much. I'll just give like a basic. Yeah, I was gonna say I definitely want to try the multiplayer, and if they do have a campaign, definitely want to try the campaign because I always enjoyed all of those. The
I know that
campaigns.
they got rid of a technical campaign, but they do have like a lot like Rainbow Six. They have operators or something.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and they have like
Like in Black
operator
Ops 3.
missions.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So a
Yeah,
lot like when
definitely.
you try an operator for the first time in Rainbow Six.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I definitely need to check those out
like
and
the tutorial things, whatever. I haven't
mhm.
done those yet,
I want to
but I've
play
done
all of
almost everything
those.
else.
I tried the battle royale, which was definitely awesome. I definitely like the graphics and everything, but I still feel like it's very much like a PUBG feel, you know,
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people actually comparing it to
like a
PUBG more than
more.
Fortnite.
Oh no, it's definitely not like Fortnite because
No, it's a lot like PUBG.
it's
Yeah.
a lot
Um,
easier with like no building or anything. But
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Fortnite is a joke.
when you're
Uh,
trash at it, yes.
Oh,
As we talked to a guy who was just streaming Fortnite for 3.5 hours.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. When you're good, it's fun.
Well,
Yeah.
no one said
No.
you were good.
My wins say otherwise.
And
Yep.
shut up.
Yeah.
You're
I
playing
have some
against
stuff
people
to
on
say about it.
iOS.
What's up?
What?
Oh, I wish. Be easier.
Okay. Um, yeah, back to Black Ops 4. So, so yeah, the three different modes. I was a little upset that they didn't have a story mode because I love Black Ops story modes. The first Black Ops was amazing. Um, I loved it, and yeah, the rest of them, yeah, good. But so multiplayer, at first I didn't like it because it felt so much different than World War II that I've been playing for the past year. So, um, playing it feels like a mix between all the other Black Ops. You got the sliding, but it feels a lot like um,
Halo.
I don't know about Halo, but I mean
Oh,
maybe a
feels
little
like
bit.
Halo.
I think it feels mostly like a mix between Black Ops 1 and 2. Um, just the feeling of it, the sound of the guns. Um,
They don't have the Negev,
no.
Negative.
the goat.
Uh,
But so
best gun in
so
CS.
so they with the specialists, the characters that they have, the one I've been playing a lot is Prophet. Um,
Does she
and his
come
thing
in
is
and like give everyone like mass and save everyone from sins and damnation?
no, no, no. So it's this dude, and he has these like shock mine things. It basically it's like a drone that just shocks people,
Oh,
and
so it's
then
Twitch from Rainbow Six.
yeah,
Yeah.
kind of yeah. But so he like paralyzes them, and then you could shoot them, and then he gets this sniper rifle that does the same thing, and it just like drops them down. And if so, like I was playing, and there was one dude, there was three guys. I hit one, it dropped all of them down and killed all of them, which is it's just nuts.
Ada,
Um,
what are you doing over there?
Sorry.
I just hear.
Continue.
yeah. So I've been playing a lot of Prophet. He's great. I haven't played all the characters yet, but Recon and Prophet are my favorites so far. Recon has his special is like these like thermal goggles that see people kind of like through obstacles and through the map, and it's really cool.
I feel like
Um,
that's just wall hacks.
it is, but it's so with Recon with the goggles, it doesn't matter that you could see people through the maps because somebody's always gonna spawn behind you and kill you because it's Call of Duty, you
All
know.
right, yeah, that's true. I gotta give you that
Um,
one.
but so anyways, so multiplayer, it's fun. I like it a lot. Um, I don't know if I like it more than World War II because I love World War II games and I like when they brought it back in last year's Call of Duty. And it was really fun. I love the mechanics of it. But this is it's completely different to me. So that's multiplayer. Blackout, it's cool. They have so it's like PUBG but with Call of Duty maps and buildings and stuff from other maps in it. They have I can't remember the name of the zombies map, but I think it was like Green Run or something like that. I think it was in Black Ops 2 where you're on the bus, and so they have the diner from there on the map. They have Nuketown, and remember in Nuketown where they had the Fallout shelters in the
Best
backyards.
map
Yeah.
ever.
You can go in them now into the Fallout shelter down below, and that's part of the map.
Okay, that's
and
actually
other
pretty
stuff.
cool.
It's nuts. They have firing range. They had I can't remember the name of the place, but it's I think it was in Black Ops 3. Maybe it was in Black Ops 2. I think it was Black Ops 2. It's like I can't remember the name of the map, but there's like a bunch of like supercars in there, like fancy houses and stuff. That's in there. Basically, just a bunch of
Oh yeah, that was
maps.
Black Ops 3.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right. So
I remember that one.
a bunch of maps in the one big map, and it's really cool. I'm more PUBG fan than that, just because I like the way PUBG feels. This still feels like it feels like expansive Call of Duty. Um, that's what it is. And then zombies. I love zombies. I've been playing zombies since Nacht, back in the day in World at War, and it's really good. It's fantastic. 9 is the main map that they've been pushing, which is like a coliseum, and that's really cool.
Please tell me that they have like zombies as like the crowd all just doing like.
No, the crowd is like these gold faces. I don't really know what they are yet because I haven't done the Easter egg.
Okay, that's just creepy.
It's weird, but it's like the story. So like the guy who's announcing it he has like this gold face and the mask or whatever, and he's cool. You just got to go watch it. Just watch like it's probably the trailer for it or something, and then you could watch like Easter egg videos about it. It's really cool. There's in the middle of the Coliseum. There's these like these flame things. Basically, you run up to the main area, the spawn, and there's 4 flags. You open the flags. You knife the ropes that are holding them up, and then it gives you these challenges you have to do, and each one gives you like a next thing, and then you get this automatic pistol that's like pack-a-punch, and it's really cool. It works great, and you have a ton of ammo in it compared to like a normal gun that you get, but it's great. It's fun. They have the Titanic map, which is it's the Voyage map, and it's really cool, but it's not my kind of map. It's weird, and I don't know if it's fitting to a zombies map.
Dylan,
It was a good idea. Yeah.
Can I just say I kind of want to just get the game just so you and I can go to the front of the Titanic map and do the Titanic, the "Take Me Home, Jack."
We would die. It's so hectic. It's a really hectic map because it's not that big, even though it's on the Titanic.
Well, it's
to
only
me,
half
not
a
that
ship
big.
now.
Yeah, right. But you spawn in, it's like we hit an iceberg, so it's like as it's sinking.
Oh, it's as
pretty
it's
much.
sinking?
Pretty much. It doesn't like it's not like going through the process of sinking, but it's after they hit the iceberg.
Oh man, I kind of wish you could like look.
Yeah.
Can you like look down off the side of the boat and like see Jack and Rose holding hands on the door?
No, they're not in it. No.
Dang it, that would have been a
Maybe
cool
I haven't
reference.
really paid attention too much. Maybe that's like an Easter egg. I
Sprint
haven't done
news on
any of the
that
Easter eggs just because it's been a process to play, but and I haven't had too much time to do it. I know everybody's like been on the Easter eggs and been completing them, but
Yes, how people get through those like little Easter eggs and those hunts on those zombies maps, I have no idea how they figure it out. It's so convoluted and
they look it
complicated.
up on YouTube. They look it up.
No, but how do the people who like put it up on YouTube to begin with and saying like this is how you do it, how do they figure it out?
That's their job. That's what they do.
I want that job.
They just run around
Start
the map, trying to
shooting
pick
random
stuff up
things in
and
the
figure it
map?
out. Or they get told by people. I don't know. But
Yeah, probably like a developer or something.
my favorite is they brought back Mob of the Dead and added more to it. So now it's called Blood of the Dead, and it's super hectic still, but it's even more hectic. There's more stuff. There's more like weapons and stuff that you can have now. And they moved. Remember there was, I think it was like the Easter egg or just like the whatever, where you could see like the warden's house or whatever, back in past his office. Now that that's part of the map, and it's really cool. You can go in there and there's like the hatch to go get the tomahawk. I can't remember the name of it, but so you get the heads, the dog's heads. you feed 'em.
Vagina boob.
and then you go into his house and you get it. So that's that. It's really fun. It's hectic. And instead of the whole afterlife thing where you go and power up those meters, now it's like that you find these parts and you build a shield, and then you use this key to collect souls. You suck them out of zombies, and then you like blast it into the meters, and that's actually how you get Pack a Punch up on the roof. But they don't have the plane and the bridge anymore, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, that's how you used to escape, right?
Yeah, and that's where Pack a Punch was. And now it's just on the roof.
All
And there's a
right.
lot of Easter egg stuff with that map, so it's pretty cool. Go look at it.
All right. Before we continue, I just want to let everyone know that the new tutoring center is open and ready to help you with all your academic needs. Located in Building F, Room F110, the tutoring center has tutors for all subjects and they are ready to answer all of your questions. Stop on by or call 847 925 6539. That number again is 847 925 6539. All right, and going back to the blackout mode, I've heard a lot of people actually calling that one the Fortnite killer, the one that's gonna knock Fortnite off of its perch. Do you think that that's at all gonna happen?
No, I actually have the numbers ever since that game came out last.
The numbers. What is this, accounting?
Yes, in August, Fortnite actually did in the month of August did $296 million. And
Jeez.
in October, which is where we're at right now, the amount of money they're already sitting at currently is $406 million, and the month hasn't even ended. So
Jeez.
it's doing the best numbers it's ever done. So not no chance. I
It's
mean,
just gonna continue to grow.
it's just gonna
Yeah.
continue to grow, and I feel like if PUBG couldn't do it, there's no way
Yeah.
the new Black Ops is gonna do it. Like,
No,
Well, PUBG also came out before Fortnite.
no, that's what I'm saying. But the fact that Fortnite kind of killed PUBG in a
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously Fortnite is expanding. They're expanding it more onto more Android phones instead of just Samsung Galaxies. They announced that I think just last week or 2 weeks ago. But yeah, according to Ara's numbers, they're actually making.
Galaxy is the best phone out there. I think.
Don't
I
you
like
have an
personal
iPhone?
opinion. No,
he's
no,
a guy,
no.
he's an S9.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, an S9.
I thought he had an
Forgot about
iPhone
that.
for some reason.
No, it's
But
just
yeah, basically, to sum it up, I could say the fact that they just brought out the daily tournament things they have going on, the fact that they're holding weekly every Friday they do a skirmish where the pros or anyone who was good enough to get into the competition gets to compete for like $50,000 every Friday is pretty insane, and top 20 take in prize money and everything. And Fortnite announced that they have about $100 million in tournament money to give away for like the rest of the year, which is insane numbers.
Dang.
They are
Ninja's
just
gonna win all of it. So
yeah, it's crazy, man. Because you think like Ninja being, I mean,
Ninja.
shout out to him, of course. Ninja being Ninja, like he doesn't even he makes the tournaments, but like he barely places top 50. Like it's a lot of the other There's so many really good pros. You know what I mean?
I bet I could take them.
Yeah.
But here's the
But
thing.
basically, oh, go ahead.
Nah, you finish your thing.
Yeah, I was just saying, basically, like, with all that being said, it doing these crazy numbers, Save the World hasn't even become free yet, and working on, with the re-release of major skins that they've had already. I mean, Halloween just is not even up here yet, but they released the Skull Trooper, and I'm curious to see how much they actually end up bringing in just off that skin alone, because that's insane. And Christmas around the corner, and all those Christmas skins being released, and
Yep.
all these new skins coming out too. Like they're just making a killing daily.
Yeah, Fortnite is in the same business as Counter-Strike is, just selling skins, and they are making bank.
I mean, basically I just found out that Epic is worth $5 to $8 billion, which is insane.
I mean,
And-
they weren't a small company before
Mhm.
Fortnite. I mean, they
no, yeah.
they
But,
produced
of
the
course,
same
of
engine
course.
that a lot
Yeah.
of games use.
Absolutely.
Even PUBG uses their engine.
But I'm curious to know like how much of that came just from Fortnite.
Just from Fortnite, I
Yeah,
guarantee
just
a
that
large
tracking
chunk
game.
of it, especially
'Cause-
from this year.
Yeah, they're saying that's generating about 3.5 billion in revenue annually, which is insane. And I feel like obviously it's going to slow down, but I don't think the game ever dies just because of how good it is. I
Yeah,
mean, people are still playing PUBG religiously. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
and
but they're killing it. Their time of like slowing down is not going to be for another like 2-3 years easily.
and
I feel.
that's my question. How long will Fortnite, being this super popular game that it is now, how long is it going to last? Because a lot of people would say that Minecraft was the last game to actually like reach this pinnacle that Fortnite is currently at. But I think even at Minecraft, the height of its popularity, was not nearly as big as how Fortnite is now.
Yeah, and that being said, because Fortnite it's one of it's like it's game of its own. Like I feel like there's no game that's gonna be like it. The fact that games are being created to be like Fortnite now, like Realm Royale or like all those other, not the battle. I want to say battle royale games because battle royale games have been a thing, but with the aspect of building, like there's like Creative Royale and all those which are actually becoming very popular games to stream. The fact that it's is like the pinnacle of like what a building battle royale type game is.
I don't know
I
about
feel
you
like
guys, but I think the pinnacle of all the building games has been Lego Dimensions and all those games.
dude, I love Lego games. Don't get me wrong.
Dude,
Like,
those
But
are.
yeah, I don't see this game dying because it's the first and the
And it's
latest of,
free.
and it's free.
It's
Exactly.
Yeah.
not, it's not going to die anytime soon.
The only thing you need to pay, the only game mode that's not free is, um, like I said, is the Save the World mode, and
Which I
that's
don't know anybody who
announced.
plays.
That's well, even that's announced to be free by the end of this year. They're gonna
Okay,
make
there
it
you
free
go.
for everyone. So the only thing you pay for is skins, which the fact that they're making
That much
billions
money
off
on
selling
skins.
it's ridiculous. That's awesome.
What are you
That is
saving the
crazy.
world from?
It's actually what the game
It's
was
like zombies or
launched
something,
as
right?
first.
Yeah, it was a zombie
It's
survival
a
game.
zombies game. Yeah, the game's been out
Oh.
for years, but they launched their battle royale and the game just took off.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
actually really fun. Like if you watch people playing the Save the World, I'm actually waiting for it to be free so I could play it. I'm really excited for that too because it looks awesome. It's pretty much zombies but with building forts and setting traps and using like katanas and all the other Fortnite shenanigans, boogie bombs.
All right. Yeah, I'd say that Minecraft never really got as big as how Fortnite is,
hmm
but I personally don't think that Fortnite has the longevity that Minecraft does or did. Obviously, I still see plenty of Minecraft videos every day on YouTube. Brand new ones. People are still playing that game. Granted, yeah, it's not as big as it once was, but it is still a massive game making massive money for both Mojang and Microsoft.
Yeah.
And as I'd say that Minecraft never got as big as Fortnite, but I think in the end it's not going to last as long.
Well, yeah.
They're not going to be riding this train as long as Minecraft did.
The thing is, the crazy part to think too, this uh the whole Fortnite thing only has two game modes right now, and they just are releasing new things to it. Like, we only have one map right now. Like there's obviously gonna be more maps. Even if they don't release new maps, they're always changing the map around like weekly.
Yeah, they
And the
like
fact that they
edit
have
their map.
edit little things, add things. The fact that they have that playground mode too, which is insane, and they're planning on adding like more things to that with like bots and all that, like adding bots to the playground mode and all that. Eventually, it's just gonna add for better content for like YouTubers and stuff to make more funnier videos or whatever. Like there's already so much stuff going around, and it's funny because they were saying like the re-release of the Skull Trooper skin, which just came out this October, that alone could fund a whole brand new game for Fortnite of how much money they're gonna make off that skin alone. They could literally go and create a brand new game mode just off that money they're bringing in with that skin, which is hilarious to think about. So I definitely think we'll see. I mean, Minecraft is definitely a juggernaut, but the fact that the game is this big right now, I don't think it'll ever go away because it's set the standards, and now new games are being created to match that. I feel,
All right. And before we move on to our final topic, I just want to let everyone know that if you are a Harper student looking for a job, look no further. Every week from 8:30 till 4 p.m., the Job Placement Resource Center in room W207. The job placement is a professional help. They'll help you with resumes and a job search. You can stop in for all your employment needs. I know I personally have went in there to actually update my resume to help me get new jobs. And honestly, within the first month of me going in there, I got a new job. So go in there if you ever need help looking for a job or just with a resume. Like I said, 8:30 to 4 p.m. in room W207. And on to our final topic of the night. New game came out, Nintendo Switch. I know I have it. Dylan, did you get the new Super Mario Party?
No, but I'm about to.
You're about to, you're like, oh yeah, I have to go grab that. You're gonna go get it tomorrow or something?
I have no one to play with. I have no friends right now.
Oh yeah, and doesn't Nintendo Switch Online cost money now?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it does.
What about you? Ara? Did you get Super Mario Party yet?
Yeah, I have it, but I have not opened it yet. I haven't had the time to because my Switch is actually at my girlfriend's house because she's using it to play Fortnite or like Mario Kart. So whenever I head over there, I will be taking the game with to play. I just got it on Friday.
Cheese balls.
Cheese balls. But yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
So am I the only one who's actually has gameplay experience with the new Super Mario Party?
Yeah.
I assume it's just the same as the old Mario Party.
Never say that.
I'm only gonna say that.
There's so many mini games apparently, like in the normal.
The thing is,
I saw this article and it was like, I feel so lonely playing it alone. I don't remember who. I think it was like Forbes or somebody posted. No, it's probably like Game Informer.
Thing is, I finally played with other people last night. I went to my cousin's house and I brought my Switch, and we were all playing the brand new Mario Party. I don't think. Have you ever been able to play as a Goomba before?
No, that's new.
I don't think so.
That's awesome.
The Goomba looks so stupid. He doesn't have any arms, so everything he does with his head. So when you all go to high five each other, the Goomba just headbutts everyone.
That's awesome.
It's just, and he looks like a freaking idiot the whole time. It's ridiculous. Unfortunately, his dice suck. Because you not only get a pair of regular dice, you get your character's own dice. So they're customized to that character. Every character has their own unique die, and you could switch between them at any time, on any turn. But Goombas, there are some that have really good overpowered dice. I think Rosalina, she has you either can get a 1 or a 3, a 3, a 3. And then a 7. It's why would I not ever pick her? She has overpowered dice that are guaranteed to almost let you roll and move a few spaces.
Yeah, I did not know that.
The game boards this time around are a lot smaller than in previous Mario parties. However, each space, I don't think there's a single space in any of the boards that I've played that don't do something. So everything gets the game moving and actually means something. And unlike the last two Mario parties, you're actually going against all the players again this time, fortunately. Because Mario Party's always been that game where it's you bring everyone in, you're oh yeah, we're all going to sit there and have fun. And then an hour later, you all want to stab each other in the esophagus because you keep wrecking each other. Mm-hmm. It's always, the game always picks that one character and it's that person's gonna win, and then that everyone just hates that one person because that person, the game just loves them and just is like, I love you. Like,
I swear that's a thing.
That's how I am in real life.
Cheese balls.
Notice how no one the cheese balls again. But yeah, Mario Party, it's definitely gonna be something that I bring to a lot of LAN parties now. It's definitely gonna be something on like board game night or just game night in general.
Best
And
family game.
I am
How many players can you have on at once? 4?
Four. It's
Four.
still 4 players, I
Okay,
think.
okay.
That's good though. I like that. I mean, more would be nice, but 4 is like that's who you can.
But the thing is, it is such a small board. I feel like if they had any more, it would be too much.
mini games would be weird with more than 4 players.
Yeah, I have to
Yeah,
agree with
yeah.
that.
Definitely.
But
I lost my Switch.
What?
you lost Dylan's Zelda case, and now you lose an entire How do you lose a console?
Yeah.
I
Well,
like it.
who the hell made it into a tablet? That wasn't a smart idea.
It was a fantastic idea. Thus, the sales numbers show that.
No, but I lost it because it was a tablet.
No, you lost it because you're an idiot.
Eh.
It
Blame
sits in
it-
one place unless you take it somewhere.
Yeah, but
Seriously-
I always take things everywhere. You know that.
You
yeah,
never.
and
you never
don't
take
it
me
somewhere if you know
anywhere.
that you lose everything you take anywhere.
I think it's on them to change their behaviors now.
Will, you never
What?
take me anywhere.
Yeah, because I don't love you.
All right,
Well.
well then.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell, that's
That's the show.
Jesus.
God, Will, I love you. I love you so much.
I'm so tired.
All
At
right.
the end.
I just want to remind everyone that you are listening to WHCM FM 88.3 Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast station of the Harper College Board of Trustees. Thank you for listening to The Sheesh. I want to thank my guests on this week's episode of The Sheesh. I want to thank Ada, Will, and Dylan. Anything you guys want to tell the people listening at home where they can keep up with us and see what we've been up to?
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you like Fortnite or any other games that we mentioned, I stream daily at the Armenian Oak. That's the Armenian Oak. No space, nothing like that. Mainly Fortnite streams, squads, and everything. If you wanna tune in, that'd be great. Now to Will.
Yeah, so I answer all phone calls, and you can contact me at
Don't-
No, it's not.
I'm gonna censor your phone number. All right, Dylan. Anything you wanna plug?
And me, Dylan. Go follow out on Twitch, the Armenian Oak.
The goat of support right there.
I'll be in the chat. I'll be in the chat.
I like it.
All right, thank you everyone for listening, and we'll get you back to the normal programming.